This is Lorenzo and I'm doing another online Rome Total War commentary battle. I have been on holiday in Greece for 2 weeks, so I'm going to play as the Greeks for my commentary battle today. Just to take a little bit of my holiday into this battle. Now I'm playing with 3 armoured hoplites with the gold defence and bronze attack, 2 units of Spartan hoplites. They're going to basically be crushing force. They've got silver attack and bronze defense, and 2 units of hoplites with a chevron for experience and silver defense and bronze attack. They're an anti-cavalry force. That I've basically got another 5 units of archers with bronze attack and 2 units of militia cav. I'm going to skip the video here. It's a bit bad editing, so forgive me. He's got my opponent, Alon from the COH clan, has got 4 units of royal pikes with bronze defense upgrades, 6 units of Cretans with the bronze defense upgrade, and 3 units of companions with the bronze defense. Now I'm moving in my phalanxes. Mine are usually superior to his. He's moving his companions. I'll show you in a bit. My Spartans are just going to see if they can roll up this flank really quickly here. That's the plan. If you keep your Spartans on the flanks, they'll actually should be able to roll up flanks. Now that all his companions are on my left, so I'm moving my hoplites and a Spartan hoplite unit to the left. I also keep an armoured hoplite just in case, because I don't really need to rush the destruction of his phalanx particularly. I definitely have the anti-cavalry force I need. I'm moving my militia cav now to my right side to hopefully flank his royal pikes where my Spartan hoplites are at. That's my general unit actually, and they're going to come in, and they don't really do a very good strike here actually. A bit disappointed, but they are only militia cav, so just give them a break, guys, you know. But now his 6 Cretan archers, I wouldn't have taken that many Cretans, let alone normal archers, to be honest, if I was playing Macedon. Basically, there's no real point in taking that many. They cost a hell of a lot, and they do very little against factions like Carthage or Greece because of their huge shield components, so it's not really worth it, seeing it was almost 4,000 he spent on them alone. Now I'm just hammering anvil in with my last militia cav unit to get rid of his royal pikes fast, because his companions are actually now chasing down my archers, sadly. But oh well, I guess they're expendable. They didn't cost me that much. A little over 1,000 I think for all of them. Now he's only got 1 unit of royal pikes really left. The other's pretty decimated. Spartans are just going to try and chase down these archers, but I think they soon realise it's pretty futile, so they just back up. Now with all these armoured hoplites in phalanx mode, I'm going to be able to pretty much prevent most of the damage that could potentially be done by these Cretans. Especially with the armoured hoplites with gold defence. They have 25 defence or something. It's really strong. They're not going to really be bothered by arrows. Spartans, I'm just mopping up his last royal pike unit now. Today I have a sort of mostly hoplite army actually. I'll let you pick and see which ones are actually the coolest looking. I personally love the armoured hoplites, but I think a lot of people like the Spartans just for being Spartans, but Spartans weren't as glorious as people think they were, to be honest. They were disciplined fighters, and they're amazing in this game. I mean, they're the best phalanx unit in this game, probably. But in real life, they had pretty weird ways, and involving paedophilia, eugenics. It's pretty screwed up, a lot of the stuff. Homosexual paedophilia, if that makes you feel any better about it. That was what a young Spartan boy had to go through, so just think about that when you start thinking about 300 and all those Spartans there. It's true they did wear red cloaks though, but I mean, in fact, my army is more accurate to the army that would have been at the Pass of Thermopylae, which is the story setting for, which is the battle for 300. Now it sort of glitches here, I think, but I'm just defending against his archers here, and there's the glitch. I think I just took the same scene like twice. Sorry, I apologise, but I'm feeling a bit rushed today, so I'm not going to go back and re-edit it because it took me an age. So I'm just soaking up the arrows. My men are in phalanx mode. You can probably hear the slight clang of arrows as they hit shields or crunch into human flesh. My men aren't two-faced. Now I charge down the middle. I want to get rid of these unrouted royal pikes that came back. I don't know why, but I found them slightly threatening because they could possibly hold out for a minute at the most, but they could still hold out. Now I chase them down, and here's where my general and that Spartan unit on the left comes charging down the hill on him. He's pretty much suicidal here. Banzai! And clash. Okay. And then he suddenly realised this was a really bad mistake. Hold on, what's that behind me? Oh great, it's another phalanx unit. Luckily the rest of his army's hot on his heels and ready to come and help rout the enemy. His companions aren't really doing much, which was a bit weird, and I guess I should be glad of that, to be honest. And just looking, I'm just routing his royal pikes. A lot of my hoplites are still out of phalanx formation, which are a bit bad micro, but I will get over it. They're doing okay. Now here I send my armour hoplites to go chase down a Cretan archer unit, which are then crushed in between two Cretan archer units. They hold strong, you know, they got gold defence, they've got one of the highest defences in the game. They're really not going to be too phased about that. Got to give it to the Cretan archers though, for guys in sun hats, you know, doing pretty good. Got little butter knives against these guys with humongous shields. But hey, those sun hats, not the most stylish. But oh well, I guess this Macedonian army wasn't for start. Now let's see these Australian sun hat wearing Cretans. Bit of a contradiction there in that sentence, but face Sarissas, and they don't do too good. And here comes my hoplites charging down to flank them. I'm basically just picking off his Cretans now. He could have sent them all in at once actually and put them into tight formation, which would probably make them slightly more effective, but even that wouldn't make him. Now his companions are sort of coming down the hill. They sort of hesitate at the last minute, which is actually bad because they hesitate right in front of the pikes. So here we go, look. And then they decide to charge properly and they start charging over my men. I actually managed to sandwich a lot of my hoplites into a little sort of channel, which is terrible actually. I didn't think that was going to happen. But I think that's because I put them in such thick blocks that they sort of bypassed. It was interesting, but they're not going to be too phased. I mean, I lose one hoplite unit, but out of all my hoplites, I don't think that's the most precious one. Here come his Cretans charging down as well to help out. A little bit of a... There's my single hoplite unit running away. Run away. He could have just stayed with the others, you know. He could have just been like, I'm just going to stay in the middle of this round. We probably wouldn't have got killed now. So there's just a bit of then self-realisation, oh shit, there's 20 companions between me and the rest of my army. Oh well, I guess I'll run back to my army then. Okay. While I like bleeding on the ground, hopefully going to be rescued by my men sometime, I hope. That'd be nice. I cheer on encouragement from the floor, and my men chase off his general.
Now he flees the field like a coward.
Avenging my death, or wounded. I'm not sure whether I'm dead or wounded. Seems like quite a me thing to do, just to lie and pretend to be dead. And I'm just fighting off his last Cretans, and we're just ending the battle now. So here we go. I'm eating these Cretans up. Right, so this is going to end up being a clear victory, and I will have 946 kills at the end, and he has 811. Well played.